418. Drew is joining us now, and Drew, tell us more about what we can expect today.
Yeah, it's going to be one that if we can just make it through, temperatures are going to improve dramatically over the next few days. The weather, however, might not be quite so nice. Now, yesterday, it wasn't the best of weather out there, even in the morning hours before the possible snow flurries were moving in. Just not a bright, warm day here in Indianapolis, really anywhere in the state. However, as far as snow goes, Indianapolis was relatively spared. It looks like Carmel did get any snowflakes, certainly not enough to last in the grassy conditions overnight. And for the most part, it's clear and it's cold this morning. The Arctic blast is really moving in, making it feel like single digits almost below zero here in Indianapolis, likely below zero off towards the north. So right now, those temperatures, a little bit of a gradient. The further south you are, the warmer you are. But, you know, upper 20s still isn't necessarily all that warm, but certainly not as chilly as places like Kokomo, Lafayette, around the 10-degree mark. And of course, you got the wind coming into the forecast. Wind heaviest off towards the north where it's the coldest. So you can only imagine that those wind chills are going to be well below zero off towards the north. Muncie, -1. Kokomo, -9. -6 Lafayette. Only 3 here in Indianapolis, so not below zero, but as I mentioned, quite cold outside. We're hoping to at least make it into the mid-20s here in Indianapolis this afternoon. Might be stuck in the upper teens off towards the north to the south near Columbus, Bloomington, upper 20s. But as I mentioned, the day is going to be cold even when, some of these cloudy conditions move in the afternoon. Maybe even a few more snowflakes linger. We can see for the morning hours overnight, there have been a few snowflakes out near Fort Wayne. But for the most part, again, this snow has not increased further down towards the south. We'll be keeping an eye on Lafayette, Kokomo as we move into the afternoon. This might be the most likely stretch of the northern part of the state to see those snowflakes coming in. We can already see them starting to approach out from the west. Plenty of lake effect snow in effect in the Great Lakes, but it's this little wave out near Omaha that will be moving in as we make our way towards the afternoon hours. So here's a look at our future cast. Again, lake effect snow will start to die down in the afternoon, but here comes that little streak. Again, this is just a model representation, a prediction of where that streak is going to align, but most of these streaks have been consistently over the last few models showing Muncie, Kokomo, Lafayette, the most likely locations to see this streak of snow moving through. We're not expecting heavy snow, but certainly something would be in the forecast. You might want to keep your eyes on traveling north. And then as you move into Friday, it'll be a little bit brighter out there, a little bit warmer out there, hoping to see things in the forecast today. Again, clouds are going to grow deeper in the afternoon. There might be a few snowflakes off towards the north, but here in Indianapolis, hopefully a somewhat bright but cold start to the day. Overnight, we're slightly warmer. We should just bottom out at 20 degrees here in Indianapolis. Cloudy conditions continue. We move into our forecast for tomorrow. A little bit better, step by step, 38 or 37, not the warmest, but certainly better than what we're feeling outside today, stuck in the mid-20s. And then tomorrow night, you can see we're continuing to increase our temperatures up to about 28. We'll get to 49, 50 as we make our way into the weekend, but the trade-off is going to be showers are certainly very likely as we move into late Saturday, Sunday, and Monday on our Hensley 7-day forecast. This is going to be the period where I think there's one big wave coming in early Saturday, or late Saturday, early Sunday, another wave most of Monday, and then it looks like the precipitation could even linger into Tuesday, Wednesday. We might even sneak in a few mixed in snowflakes at times mid next week. So it's going to be an interesting forecast coming our way, but we got to make it through this cold and clear start to the day, which, as you can have already heard about, there might be some issues out on roadways. We'll keep an eye on that moving forwards.